What's up guys, Luke here with Luke's Points and Miles, and today we have a notification, well, an email actually, about a new cashback card issued by US Bank. I'll go over what we know so far and what we don't know, and then we'll talk about who this card is for. Do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you want more content like this, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. Coming soon, the US Bank Shopper Cash Rewards Visa Signature Card. The card is not available just yet, but you can join the wait list of folks dying to be the first ones to get it. Let's dive in and see if you are one of these people. The trend here with cashback cards is a great one: flexibility. Issuers want you to be able to spend how you want. It started with the Citi Custom Cash, and I think US Bank has taken this idea and put their own twist on it. The US Bank Shopper Cash Rewards Visa will give the user a 6% cashback reward on combined eligible purchases with up to 2 retailers of your choice, up to $1,500 per quarter. And these retailers are chosen anew every quarter, which gives the user a fair amount of flexibility. Here is a list of retailers currently published by US Bank. You'll see some heavy hitters on there, such as Amazon, Apple, Walmart, Best Buy, and Target. You'll also see the big box home improvement stores like Home Depot and Lowe's. 6% back at these retailers just seems appealing, and US Bank is also going to remind us of the current rewards for the actual store cards. The two that really jump off the screen to me is Walmart and Apple, and of course Target. I'm not the biggest Walmart shopper in the world, but I know lots of people that use Walmart for everything from groceries to pajamas. And at the same time, if you are trapped in the Apple ecosystem, there really seems to be no escape, so why try to fight it? My surface thought on this, though, makes me wonder if $1,500 is enough for some people, especially you Target moms. You know who you are. Some of you will hit that cap on one Target trip to buy some towels. In addition to the 6% category, you can also select a 3% category. Again, I feel this is a blessing to folks that really want that optionality and customization. The examples they give here are really interesting as well. Gas, bills, and home utilities are great categories. You just don't see home utilities on very many cards except the US Bank Cash Plus. And now a question pops in my head. I want you to comment below, what is your average electric bill? Most folks are getting nothing back on paying their electric bill. So how does 3% sound? I guess some folks are getting 2% cash back for their everything else spend. And although it might not be a huge increase, 50% more cash back could add up to something. We all work on very small margins in the credit card game, and any chance we get to plus up our earnings, we should generally jump on. On top of all that, you receive 5.5% cash back on prepaid car rentals and hotel reservations booked in the US Bank Rewards Center. I have used the Reward Center and I have no complaints. I imagine this card will not appeal to the hardcore travel crowd, so for the occasional traveler, this 5.5% might be a great thing. The card is set to earn 1.5% on everything else. Now, that is worth noting because 1.5% might be a big deal for folks that do not have a ton of cards. Most of you watching this video are likely getting at least 2% back on at everything else category, but hey, it works for Chase Bank. Yes, that is a knock on you Chase fanboys. So that's what we know. Let's talk about what we don't know. There's no mention of a bonus. I'm going to make a simple assumption here because when I look at the US Bank site, this is what I see. The no annual fee cards generally come with a $200 bonus, and the cards with an annual fee, such as the US Bank Altitude Connect, which has a $95 annual fee, but it is waived in the first year, carries a $500 bonus. So on one hand, I would not worry too much about the bonus. I'm assuming it will be appropriate, but these thoughts bring us to the bigger question. Is there an annual fee? Here's my take on this. At first, I thought since there was a $1,500 cap per quarter, then this must be a no annual fee card. Then I thought, if this is a no annual fee card, then that might be mentioned because it's a fairly big selling point, right? So this is the $1 million or maybe the $95 question. Will this card have an annual fee? My opinion, I think this card will not have an annual fee. I think the caps on the earnings and the fact that there does not seem to be any benefits or credits on the card make it okay for a no annual fee card. The Altitude Connect, which does have that fee, also gives a $30 streaming credit. I know that doesn't sound like much, but I also look at the US Bank Cash Plus card, and that card too earns cash back in 2 categories. But even though the cash back is only 5%, the cap is higher at $2,000. At first, I thought the Cash Plus card would be superior, but let's do a simple math exercise with our spend. $2,000 spend in the quarter with a 5% cash reward yields us a $100 return. Not bad at all. $1,500 spend in the same quarter with a 6% reward yields us only $90 in cash rewards. But wait, on the same amount of spend, most of us are going to switch to a 2% cashback card for the remaining $500. The $500 spend on the 2% back card, like the SoFi cashback card or the Citi Double Cash, would give us an additional $10, evening things up to $100 each quarter. Then I looked a little deeper and I see that the categories are much different, and the Shopper Cash Rewards cards are a bit more specific, but the retailers are solid and there is plenty of opportunity given the diversity among the merchants. So if you really wanted to maximize cash back, then a lot of us watching this video would come to the conclusion, hey, let's get both. At the end of this long, winding road in my head, I figured for cash back folks, this card is an absolute no-brainer at $0 annual fee. At a $95 annual fee with the first year waived and a big bonus, that's a much different story. Now, let's talk about US Bank and some cons of this card. US Bank is known to be finicky with approvals. Most people agree they aren't friendly to us credit card folks that have a lot of accounts. I myself have a love-hate relationship with US Bank, but I can tell you this. Go into a branch, speak with a person. They can help, they're able to push applications through. They truly are a relationship bank. We don't talk about politics on this channel, but if that is something that is a big part of your life and maybe your financial process, then you may want to check out US Bank before beginning a relationship with them. Second, the cash back, which is actually real cash back, needs to be deposited in a US Bank account. Some folks may not want to go through the process or the hassle of opening a free checking account, but there are normally tons of bank account bonuses. Check out RJ's channel, Run on the Bank, for all the latest bank account bonus opportunities. Great stuff, great content. You can thank me later. A lot of folks really dislike the $25 minimum redemption requirement for cash back with US Bank. I personally don't really care, but I can also understand. So my final take on this card, well, it all depends on the final details. But one thing is for sure, new and different cards like this are great for team cashback, and 6%, wow. This could be a great opportunity for US Bank to really move ahead of some issuers in the cashback space. We all benefit from the competition, and I look forward to seeing what other issuers are going to do to compete with the flexibility of cards like this and the Citi Custom Cash and the US Bank Cash Plus. It's a very exciting time. Am I going to get the card? I have no interest in any cashback cards at this time. However, the pull is very strong from Team Cashback, but for now, I'll be sticking with transferable currencies and making memories with the family on random trips. Just a reminder though, if you really want to plus up your cashback earnings, use a retail shopping portal such as Rakuten. Rakuten is an easy set it and forget it type shopping portal where you can earn tons of extra cash back, especially this quarter with the holidays coming up. Use my link below and you can earn $30 cash back on your very first purchase. Do it, it's free money. Guys, if you like this video, just click the like button, and if you want consistent on-topic content about credit cards, points, miles, cashback, and travel, then subscribe to my channel. And as always, if you stayed around all the way to the end, I thank you and I appreciate every one of you.